So, I've been in two minds about doing this one this morning, and that's been backed up by the fact that I've taken an empty AirPods case and not the AirPods, but never mind. I've decided I'm going to do the Couch to 5k, and I'm going to do it like I was doing it like I've not really ran before. Just because, it's definitely not a day for pushing, but I also feel like it's going to be really good to just get some nervous energy out of my system and then get back and start doing more recording for this membership and stuff. So I totally understand why now is not the time for me to be pushing too hard with my running and my fitness goals, because at the moment I'm pushing myself through essentially exposure therapy in relation to doing the stuff with my business, which is breaking through a lot of fears and stuff at the moment. So, time to practice what I preach and find that balance and be extra gentle with myself. Here we go. In the walk warm up, and I've worked out that the first run is probably going to be up a hill. But that's okay, we'll go. Not quite the hill. Yes! Slightly more than steady, but feels good so far. And it's only 8 minutes total running, so second one is set to be a hill. But that's okay. I've been practicing hills. That was alright. So I can run up that hill in like 25 seconds. That's alright. Turns out the next one, arguably harder, because it's going to be running downhill. Deceleration. Ready for it? Officially halfway through, and definitely feeling better for it. And I think because I took the pressure off as well, I'm probably going to be running the same speed as I did last time. But because there's less pressure, I'm not pushing too hard and wasting energy where I don't need to. So
are you ready for your next run?
Interesting to see how it goes. So another thing I'm doing is I'm not forcing a brisk walk in between. I'm letting myself recover. So just walk as I feel and then go back into it. Because then I can give more. I can give more than if I was to keep on pushing myself in that recovery period. So, last one to go. Do you know what? My average pace isn't actually that bad, considering I'm only running for a minute, walking for a minute and a half, so sweet. Done. Definitely glad I did that. Tomorrow, complete decompress. I didn't sleep exceptionally well last night because my brain was on. And the thing is, what I've come to recognise from all the moves and things like that is, it takes me a while to settle back into a routine again. And what I've done this time is, because I'm wanting to set up and start earning well in my business, as soon as I had that routine set again and realised this is not the one, I've had to shake it up again. So there's that lag period, that time where it takes a little while to settle into a new routine, get it right. And when you're autistic, it's like a big deal. But where normally I would be freaking out about it, I mean, like, oh God, it's always going to be like this. I'm like, nah, no, it's not. The more I trust myself on, the shifts that I'm making, and that it's going to take a little bit of wiggle room to find what works and what doesn't work, how to set better boundaries with myself around the work that I do and switching off. The longer I'm working on that, the longer I stick to it and trust it, the sooner it's going to settle into that balance and it'll be fine. But yeah, it's easy to feel so exhausted and not move. And running for me has always been the thing that kind of allows me to sleep well at night, helps me to feel free and settled and grounded. And I think in part that's because for me it's really stimmy to have ground impact. I love doing things like spin and stuff like that, love it, but it's not the same in that it doesn't have that same impact off the ground. So while I'll cross train with spinning, so like for example, I did 2 of these as runs and 1 of them is spin. Yeah, I really want to get my running fitness back, because when I think of me as being my most free self, I run. So